I've been playing A Hat in Time. A Hat in Time is a charming platformer made by a small development studio, the deliciously titled Gears for Breakfast, and was released in October of 2017 on Steam and shortly afterward on PS4 and Xbox One. It's a collect-a-thon 3D platformer, which brings up the obligatory comparisons to Super Mario 64 and my boy's ukulele Banjo-Kazooie. Rare. Please help. You play as the originally named Hat Kid. No, really. That's her name. Because you're a kid. With a hat. And the hat does crazy stuff. Anyway, never mind. You play as Hat Kid, flying through space in your spaceship. Also, don't ask why a child is piloting a rocket. When the collectibles that serve as your fuel for your spaceship is sucked out and spread to various planets, thus setting you on a journey to get back home. What sets A Hat in Time apart from those classics is where Mario has his stars and Banjo and Kazooie have their jigsaws. Hat Kid has her timepieces. There's nothing special about these on the surface, since they are literally just hourglasses. It's the way that they are presented that makes all the difference. You only have to collect 25 to complete the game. Don't worry, there's 40 in total. But instead of rewarding you with one every time you pick your nose, I'm looking at you, Super Mario Odyssey. You're good, but I mean, come on. Each one of these timepieces has delicately crafted and uniquely designed acts revolving around them, making each one feel rewarding every single time you get your hands on them. Several of these acts make up a chapter that is represented by a world that you visit. The characters that have enough personality to make Jimmy Fallon jealous is what brings these worlds to life. For real, in the span of 1 hour, you can go from making movies with an afro-sporting penguin that was pulled straight out of the 1970s, along with his rival, an owl that is obsessed with trains, to fulfilling contracts for a micromanaging spirit of a haunted forest, with perhaps my favorite line in the entire game. Seriously, I could listen to that all day. Then you will return to Mafia Town, where literal members of the Mafia carry out their daily lives. The entire time I played the game, I was just waiting for one of these guys to turn around and ask,
"You talking to me? You talking to me?"
Unfortunately, I had to run A Hat in Time on its lowest settings for smooth performance, due to me playing the game on my toaster of a laptop. So, I'm not the person you want to talk to for an explanation of the graphics. But, nonetheless, the game was still a lot of fun to look at, due to its art style not necessitating everything to be tack sharp. Although the majority of the game isn't much of a challenge, every level will test either your dexterity or your mind, and of course, the best ones will do both. In almost every situation, there is more than one linear path to the timepiece, and exploring by using your platforming skills is heavily rewarded. That is, until you get to the time rifts, which are hidden levels within acts of all the chapters. These rifts will not hesitate to chew you up and spit you out with a sweaty controller in your hands. I definitely struggled with the Moon Time Rift the most, which looks like your average time rift with a cute little owl band following you, except they are secretly plotting your murder. I lost count of how many times these guys pushed me back to the beginning of the level if they didn't just flat out kill me. Once you're content with everything the base game offers, it also supports mods and user-created levels that I haven't gotten around to yet, but I definitely plan to in the future. In the end, A Hat in Time was one of my favorite games in recent memory, and it was hard to play without a smile on my face. Hats off to you, Gears for Breakfast, and until next time, this has been Wyatt Bills telling you what I've been playing.